This is Healthy Food Place. I am Grace Enemali, sharing ideas and recipes on how you can stay healthy naturally. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We all agree that making dietary changes is one of the secrets of longevity. And so during the week, I decided to make a new change to my diet in order to boost my health. And I made that with the popular spice, thyme. We are all familiar with the thyme spice, which a good number of you are using to spice up your meat, you season your stews and your soups. The majority are not even very familiar with its numerous health benefits. But that is not even what I want to talk about right now. What I did during the week was to make a tea with the dried thyme. Yes, the dried thyme, and then with fresh ginger. Apart from returning it to my diet, which I have left it over for some time for various reasons, including not having to test out every spice, to include all the spices, all the known spices in your meal, because moderation is always our rule and it remains our rule. And so during the week, I decided to try out this particular tea recipe. Not seen anywhere, but putting knowledge to work. What are the main ingredients? The main ingredients in this tea are just the fresh ginger, dried thyme, yes, you all know it, the dried thyme, and then the dried Soghurm Bicolour tea. Yes, we all know Soghurm Bicolour, which we take as pap, but there is also a tea version of it, though it may not be very popular. But the special interest in this tea is because of its red color. Let me also use this opportunity to encourage us to, as much as possible, include red teas, red fruits such as berries, pomegranate, red fruits such as hibiscus flower tea, such as tomatoes, all the red fruits, including carrots. They are great for your heart. And so if you have not been consuming any red fruit or tea or whichever, take this as a tip and get one and start including it, because it strengthens your heart health. It is for that reason I occasionally rather include this tea, and whenever I do it, I feel that relaxation. So the Soghurm Bicolour is one of those red teas that occasionally I make tea. So this recipe was great, and it's something I couldn't even wait again to try it for up to a week before I decided to come and share with you, my subscribers. And how is it made? It's just by taking I took about half a teaspoon of the dried dried thyme. You can take any brand. If you have the fresh one, it may be okay, but if you don't have access to the fresh thyme, you can use the dried one, which is what I used. About half teaspoon was okay. And then crushed fresh ginger, less than this, a little less than this, depends on your need. And then about half of this tea, which is about half a teaspoon. And then pour freshly boiled water after dinner. And then decided to relax with it. It was my first time. I just wanted to know how it's going to, what effect. It's one of those new things. Honestly, the result was amazing, and I want to share the benefits. Apart from the popular benefits of ginger, of thyme, when you combine foods that go together and you feel that calmness and relaxation and those benefits, you don't need anyone to tell you that your body is saying thank you for taking this tea. And you remember that low-calorie foods like this, that comes with zero cholesterol, zero fat, a good number of times when you are dealing with things like high bad cholesterol, or you just wait, or you just want to relax, they play a very good role, more so that it is naturally caffeine free. When you are looking for things like that, have your eyes, because some foods are sources of caffeine, natural sources. And And so, what are the benefits? Number one, is part of the reason, of course, I said to, number one, respiratory support. If you do not have any spice among your chosen spices that you have been cooking with, that does not give much respiratory support, my dear, you need to go for one or take on the thyme spice. Start using it. Apart from spicing up your foods, occasionally make tea with it. Because to me, it looks like the benefit is even more when you use it as a tea. All those fats and oils are not there. So you'll be able to appreciate the real benefits that you are getting. So I took it and I got that. There was that, freedom, and there was that relaxation while breathing. You feel it. No obstacles, no whatsoever. It was one of that reason I included it. Number two reason was for stress relief. And it did just that. The sleep that night, that first, was completely deeper and different. Not unlike those days when you wake up, maybe 2 o'clock or 3 or even 1, and it looks like you have exhausted your portion of sleep for the night. But this time around, it was quite relaxing. And you